Hi everyone, in this video we're going to look at operations managers and what their actual role is and some of the things that they do. It'll be a quick video. This isn't specifically in the study design, but often questions come up in the exams and possibly in your SACs that will ask about an operations manager. So it could be that the case study is on a particular company, and then the question says, what will the operations manager do in this situation? How would they use the key management roles? How would they use their skills, etc.? So it's just important just to go over briefly just what the role of the operations manager is. It's pretty self-explanatory, but let's get into it. So I've got the definition there, and I'll just rip this from one of the textbooks. Manager of the operations system, the person who oversees the transformation from inputs into outputs. So that's just referring straight to the operations system. Prime concern is to optimize the use of resources, and that's really important. So they want to be effective and produce what they have to produce, but they want to do it in the most efficient way possible. So they do that by increasing productivity, and they still want to do that by still keeping a high level of quality. They need to undertake the key management roles. So hopefully you remember what they are. They're involved in all levels of planning. I'll get into that in a second. Just remember that our acronym POLC stands for Planning, Organising, Leading and Controlling, and they are the key management roles. And you could easily get a question on how the operations manager would use the key management roles in any given situation. So here's just our three levels of planning. So here we use strategic, tactical and operational. You may hear it as strategic, operational or frontline, but for this example we use strategic, tactical and operational. And they're just some examples of how there could be how they could use planning in each one of those different levels. Remember, operational is the day-to-day, tactical is more medium term, and strategic is in the long-term type planning. So they can easily be involved in all different types of planning. They need to undertake various skills. So again, you can, the skills that we learnt in outcome 2 can easily be used in a question, and you might be that, what skills would they need to use? Problem solving is a big one in operations. There are often problems, day-to-day problems. Machines break down. Every single day machines will break down. If you ever work in operations, you will understand that machines are temperamental. And that slows down productivity, so you need to solve problems. Delegating, they can't obviously produce everything on their own. They need to make decisions, and often have to make decisions quickly. And clear communication is obviously important. So there's just a little breakdown of what the role of the operations manager is. So I just want you to be aware that all different parts of the course that we've already covered in outcome 1 and outcome 2 can easily relate to this outcome, and it's really important that it's not just what you've learnt previously isn't just learnt in isolation. You're now bringing it over to this new outcome so that it can be used. So the style could be, what kind of management style, what kind of management skill, management roles, all those different things. Things from the external environment that are going to affect the operations, things from the internal environment that are going to affect the operations. All those things need to be considered. Now we're really getting right into the course where you're starting to build. You got in outcome 1 and 2, you got a real basis of large-scale organisations. Now you need to use all that for the rest of the outcomes. And just remember, for more videos, activities, questions and a lot more, go to teachingbubble.com.